I'm not gonna be the Dragon Warrior anymore?
Kung Fu Panda 4 movie review. What more can you ask for? If you're like me and you love Kung Fu, sa! And you love Jack Black, ha! And you love cartoons and everyone loves pandas, hey, this movie's for you. But this movie review of Kung Fu Panda 4 is a whole lot more. It starts in a dark and spark of the underworld. In the shadows, it grows like the Lion King's Kung Fu Uncle Scar as he rises from the ashes as a tiny nod to the rammed horn gods as he plots his or her revenge. Meanwhile, Po, Jack Black, is back in cartoon as a pick of destiny with his magical jade staff, handing the mantle to the next Mattel-loving children, clearly ushering in the age of Little Women. As with all modern-day movies, this narrative is imperative to end men. Then enters the Zen Master Shifu, which is a cute play on words for those that know Kung Fu. No, Sifu means master, so you know this is like saying master, as Dustin Hoffman is the answer to Poe's disaster, but plastered this creation painted in perfect CGI animation. As yet, another plot twist can't resist the tired recycling making machines of money for the studios to get away clean with the same jokes and tropes they used and abused with the same old recycled muse in cartoon glossy hues. For those who's not seen this or everything before, anything prior to this, then it might seem like it's original. But it's cute, recycled material. At 8 minutes in, I'm checking my watch and already guessing that the chosen one successor will be a precocious young girl who can twirl in the wind and rescind any fight from the 10 times men her might, as she can, even in cartoon land, make them all say, "We are weak men." And the little girls are stronger, as anything Tiny Tot has got the grit and spit to beat up anyone because she's a she, and all he's are weak. But speak no evil or eyes. As predicted, no surprise here, as every studio movie has spoke. We are woke. And we can't risk another superhero movie that might leave us broke. Not to drag Brie Larson to this cheese buffet, but it's another woke parfait of parlay to make the most amount of money and take no original risks on originality. And as always, there is the inside insidious nod to the underworld gods. As some mystical mysticism woven into original sin and some devilish abomination or reptilian creation. We need an archetype of evil, and we always use cliche, but it's easier to pray with devil horns than to pray with palms together. However, as we measure how deep the colors bleed, we need to examine the details in greater depth and deeper focus. This mega movies are more than magic hocus pocus. They induce a spell and tell you and your youth in truth, in plain sight as proof, the heavens are overrun by the hoof. Yes, even or especially in kids' cute cartoon spoofs, they suggest the domed roof and that our hope is overrun and overruled by bejeweled evil entities that make it clear there is reptilians here and reptilians to fear. The mirror of movies directing and reflecting are strongly suggesting that this whole thing is reptilian, instilling a truth hidden with clues right in front of your little kid's eyes. No surprise, they want to program you to realize that they are among the regular guys as secret alien reptilian spies. The evil parade and throne is laid somewhere that looks like ancient Mayan circles of stone, and the supreme evil being adorned in thorny crowns with 6 spikes. Yikes, you gotta wonder about what the minutiae details that are drawn into the fabric of this tapestry, woven into the mise-en-scene. The rituals of the blood moon. The 60% finds is in a 666 design at the summit of the sacrificial temple. Nothing to see here, folks. Just a furry, funny, fictional cartoon, no illuminating symbolism. Then, when I realized who the femme fatale fox was voiced by, I literally cringed. I hate that word, but Aquafina, I'm personally not a fan of her her man attitude and rude, crude, lewd dude-like behavior. She's always been crass and low class, but this is her hall pass to being handed the keys to the cartoon kingdom, as she clearly will be the new voice and face for all future Kung Fu cartoons, as they spin off from Panda with Jack Black to more whack Aquafina Fox. And it's obvious JB wants to end his reign as Panda Po, likely taking a backseat to future roles and walking away with a cool $10 million for this multi-billion-dollar franchise. All eyes on now, awkward Aquafina. Oh my god. As the budget of these movies is soaring, I always wonder how many fruit stands have been knocked over in the name of movie stunts. Woo! Even in Toontown, they knock them down, those fruity pebbles, because it's a classic, colorful chaos with less cost for plastic fake fruit. Not created by Bill Gates. On with the plot, as the Staff of Wisdom is the pick of destiny, and the chameleon reptilian is the mastermind evil villain. Definitely not insinuating Klaus Schwab or any other demigods of modern real-world evil. No Bond villain buffoons. This is just a cartoon. And perhaps I'm half up to speed because I'm certain I skipped Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3, and I vaguely remember the OG, but it did take me 4 Kung Fu Pandas and half his plot, or I plain forgot to realize that Po has 2 dads? Huh? How did this happen? Mega mainstream propaganda programming. But that is still some weird family dynamics. My 2 dads? I guess I always thought the duck or the panda dad was a mom. But my bad. But the secret and telling and subliminal magic spelling continues with more magic, opening a portal to the spirit realm. A stargate of monstrous power consummates to create an all-consuming evil, stealing the powers of others. Definitely no symbolism here, and nothing to fear. Because, in the end, the furry, fuzzy friends win and send OG Sin back to the pit of eternity with the pick of destiny, or the staff of destiny. Yes, it's not the best we have seen or heard with Jack Black, but we can still enjoy his panda kung fu attacks. We give this movie 3 ninja stars out of 5. As it's not as alive as it could be, and it's a bit recycled, but not necessary to see unless you're 3 or 8 years old, then it's great. As a special highlight hit of it all, JB singing Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time as the end credit rolls. The song stole the whole show and is a special treat to leave your seat, as it gives you that fun, uplifting dopamine hit just before you exit. Always good to end on a high note. Hi-ya!